Good morning. This is Sober Readings for Tuesday, December 2nd. From Daily Reflections, Serenity. Having had a spiritual awakening as a result of these steps. That's from 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, page 106. As I continued to go to meetings and work the steps, something began to happen to me. I felt confused because I wasn't sure what it was that I was feeling. And then I realized I was experiencing serenity. It was a good feeling, but where had it come from? Then I realized it had come as the result of these steps. The program may not always be easy to practice, but I had to acknowledge that my serenity had come to me after working the steps. As I work the steps in everything I do, practicing these principles in all my affairs, now I find that I am awake to God, to others, and to myself. The spiritual awakening I have enjoyed as the result of working the steps is the awareness that I am no longer alone. Today's reading from 24 Hours, the AA thought for the day. The thoughts that come before having a slip seem to be partly subconscious, and yet it is likely that at least part of these thoughts get into our consciousness. An idle thought connected with drinking casually pops into our mind. That is the crucial moment. Will I harbor that thought even for 1 minute, or will I banish it from my mind at once? If I let it stay, it may develop into a daydream. I may begin to see a cool glass of beer or a Manhattan cocktail in my mind's eye. If I allow the daydream to stay in my mind, it may lead to a decision, however unconscious, to take a drink. Then I am headed for a slip. Do I let myself daydream? The meditation for the day. Many of us have some sort of vision of what sort of man God wants us to be. We must be true to that vision, whatever it is, and we must try to live up to it by living the way we believe we should live. We can all believe that God has a vision of what He wants us to be like. In every man, there is the good man which God sees in him, the man he could be, the man God would like to have him be. But many a man fails to fulfill that promise, and God's disappointments must be many. The prayer for the day. I pray that I may strive to be the kind of a person that God would have me be. I pray that I may try to fulfill God's vision of what I could be. And finally, today's reading from As Bill Sees It, page 158. Tolerance in Practice. We found that the principles of tolerance and love had to be emphasized in actual practice. We can never say or insinuate to anyone that he must agree to our formula or be excommunicated. The atheist may stand up in an AA meeting still denying the deity, yet reporting how vastly he has been changed in attitude and outlook. Much experience tells us he will presently change his mind about God, but nobody tells him he must do so. In order to carry the principle of inclusiveness and tolerance still further, we make no religious requirement of anyone. All people having an alcoholic problem who wish to get rid of it, and so make a happy adjustment with the circumstances of their lives, become AA members by simply associating with us. Nothing but sincerity is needed, but we do not demand even this. In such an atmosphere, the orthodox, the unorthodox, and the unbeliever mix happily and usefully together. An opportunity for spiritual growth is open to all. And that is from a letter written in 1940. What stood out to you in today's readings? If you'd like to comment or share your thoughts, simply send me an email at soberreadingswithscott@gmail.com, or you can go to soberreadings.com and fill out the form. While you're there, click the link to follow the show, click another link to drop $1 in the donation basket. Thanks for listening. Take care of yourself and each other, and remember that just for today, don't drink, go to a meeting, and keep coming back. Have a great day. And as my friend Larry says, best day ever.